Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if I can make this one turn up a treat. Sort of fuzzing a bit, sorry folks. Something's on the glass. Yeah, from my last demo, it's going on the recycle pile. I don't have a use for it, so I'm just gonna put that down, and we're just going to, actually we're going to go here. So this one's going to be a 400, and we're going to make this into a negative image. I do think this one will look good as a negative image. Don't think we're going to use a background colour for this. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here mini shells. So we've got shells, like miniature sized seashells, whatever. It'd be good if they harvest them responsibly, but you just don't know in this day and age when everything's so irresponsibly used from nature. Nature gets exploited and shit. You just can't avoid it, folks, however much you'd wish to. Let's see how we go with these. They probably come off the beaches of some third world country. You just get the feeling that that would be the case. Now that looks interesting. Yeah, I think we could add a background colour to this. Yeah. Okay, a background colour would be nice. So we're going to just go here, and I'm thinking the background colour would be yellow. I'm going to use yellow for this. But yeah, you just get the feeling that they've probably harvested these from some third world country who just doesn't have the money to have their own lucrative industries. Anyway, the yellow makes it look nicer. Wondering if we're going to enlarge from this. Wondering how big we're going to make it. Now we're just going to switch to copied paper. Perhaps we're going to go to 200. Going to remove the negative image and all the associated features. I forgot to switch the brightness on dark, which is why it looks a little bit on the wishy-washy side, but it looks quite nice like that. We don't want too much heaviness to get rid of the texture of the shells, so maybe that was a so-called proverbial blessing in disguise. Not trying to get religious, folks. It is a bit of an old proverbial saying. I'm not using it in any religious context, which is not what I want to do. Upset people. It's not my thing. Some people, yeah, get a bit worried about stuff like that, so it's understandable. Stabilizing image, please wait. Just takes a bit of time, this silly piece of shit Konica Minolta made. It's a piece of shit, alright folks. I don't like the way they've put this equipment together. Anyway, that looks quite interesting. I like this one here. It does look a bit blurry, I don't know if I like it. I think I like it, I think I don't. I'm wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. It's going to be there. Yeah, it's an interesting one. And I got that on standard. So I've done this a little bit differently than what I normally would. Okay, out it comes. It's our second piece to this job. It's hard to know if it's going to look any good until I've actually put it together. Sometimes I just don't know straight away or beforehand. My ankle's hurting, folks. I've got a pain in my ankle. Sometimes I just get these random sharp stabbing pains in places like that on my ankle especially. I've also got a problem with my shoulder at the moment, moving it in certain places, certain ways. Sometimes my knees hurt. So yeah, you get that when you're getting a bit old. I'm 47, folks, and these things just happen. I don't jog anymore. I used to jog regularly before work. I used to do a jog in the morning to keep the weight off, and I think I fucked up my knees and to a lesser extent maybe my ankles. But I don't do it anymore, folks. It's not worth it. I just walk. I use walking as transport, so it's a very practical form of exercise. So I'm not interested in the physical jerks anymore, folks. Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks quite nice. I think now we can call this demo quits.